Welcome to the next big thing in professional wrestling podcasting. This is Is Gibby with your host, Gibby. Welcome to the Is Gibby podcast, coming at you from parts unknown. It's Zach McGibby, bringing you the next big thing in wrestling podcasting. Remember that if you like this podcast, to leave a like and subscribe to the Is Gibby YouTube channel to get you up to date on the latest wrestling reviews and news. Don't forget to also leave a comment on the podcast if there's anything you want me to improve on for future podcasts. So today on the Is Gibby podcast, I will be talking about the good things about TNA. I know it seems non-existent, but because of all the stupid booking going on in TNA, but there are some glimmers of hope within the company. So today I am going to be saying 3 good things about TNA, and they are all wrestlers. The first good thing about TNA is something I'm just going to get straight out of the way because everybody knows that when he's in TNA, he's the best thing to TNA, and that is Bully Ray. Bully Ray is probably the best thing so far in TNA. Bully Ray is just awesome. He just brings out charisma. He's great with the crowd, a great microphone worker, and is very good in the ring as well. They need to utilize his talents more. I would like to see him with the TNA World Heavyweight title belt, but I'm kind of liking how EY is going a little bit. Obviously, the only problem with EY, obviously, is that they're booking him like Daniel Bryan, which they shouldn't. They should book him as his own champion. But I firmly hope that Bully Ray gets back in the title picture because right now I'm not really liking the storyline with Dixie Carter. I am the fan of him saying, I'm going to put Dixie Carter through a table. But I think Bully Ray deserves better than that. And I think they need to start to build the company around him a little bit. I know he's older. I think he's in his early 40s. But he's still got some wrestling ability left and is a great speaker and can still go in the ring. So might as well try and build him up as your kind of face of the company for now, as there's very little faces in the company that could work right now. The second thing that's good about TNA is the American Wolves, or the Wolves as they're called at TNA. I really like the Wolves. They're very good. I saw them at a live event down in Florida, and they've just got some amazing wrestling skills. And the tag team division is very a little bit lacking right now. I mean, the only real tag teams right now are Bromance and the Wolves, but also you've got MVP's new group in, and maybe they may make a run in the TNA for the TNA titles, but we'll see. I really like the Wolves. They've got some great wrestling ability. I would love to see more of the Wolves being built up, and I think again build the tag team division around them. The Wolves are definitely talented enough to carry the tag team division. You might as well try. I mean, there's not really much else that TNA can try to do to save themselves. And so I think if they rebuild the tag team division around the Wolves, I think TNA could have a bit of a better impact on the ratings for Spike. Now, the last thing that I like about TNA is an interesting pick that I made. I'm not sure about how everyone else feels about it, but I really, really like the booking for EC3, Ethan Carter III. I like that they have him going on an undefeated streak. I know that the undefeated streak has kind of been overused now ever since Goldberg used it, but I believe they need to build some new talent fast, and Ethan Carter III, they're really utilizing his momentum very well. Ethan Carter III, I think, is definitely going to be a top heel, and you may remember EC3 as Derek Bateman from WWE. he wasn't that much interesting, definitely in the jobber status within WWE. But TNA is really using the potential that he has and is really doing very well with him. And considering all the stupid booking that they've been doing with the menagerie, I really don't like the menagerie. And just too many authority figures and all that. The booking of EC3 has been solid. And it's a great way to build him up as a heel. You know, having him beat Sting when he left, having him beat Kurt Angle. Because you might as well have a guy who's probably going to be on top beat those kind of legends in order to push himself over the top. And really, I think Ethan Carter III can be that guy the way they've been pushing him and the way that Ethan Carter III has been presenting himself. And I think Ethan Carter III realizes, too, that a lot of the fans do not like Dixie Carter. So he's really using that kind of heat on Dixie Carter to make himself a very good heel. And that's what I really like about EC3. I think I do like Rockstar Spud. I think he has some funny moments. But I think in order to really establish EC3 as a top heel in the company, you're probably going to have to separate Rockstar Spud. Maybe make a Rockstar Spud face. I think he'd be a likable face, but you never know, really. But I think, EC3 has been definitely has been solidly booked throughout TNA, despite all the other atrocious booking decisions. So just an honorable mention that really didn't make the list. I didn't put it on the list yet. It's the Bram and Magnus storyline. It's kind of an interesting storyline. I didn't put it on the list yet because I want to see where it goes. But I'm actually kind of interested in how it's going. How Magnus is kind of, joining Bram, and Bram is also a very interesting wrestler. Again, also from NXT. He was actually, I believe, one of the original members of Ascension before I think he did something like fail a drug test. I'm not too sure. But they're really, it's an interesting storyline. But I want to see where it goes further, and that's why I don't have it on my list. But something to definitely look out for in TNA. Now, obviously, with all these glimmers of hope, there's a bunch of stupid stuff going down in TNA. And I'm going to cover that later on. I'm not going to cover it in this video because I'm just not feeling like ranting today. So if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the Is Gibby YouTube channel. Leave a comment on the video on your opinion on TNA. I would like to see those comments. And just thank you for listening to the Is Gibby podcast. As of course, have a good day. Gibby out.